Welcome to Have You Read It, the channel where we bring books to life, one summary at a time. Whether you're here for self-help, personal growth, or business inspiration, there's something for everyone. Today, we're diving into the Almanack of Naval Ravikant, a compilation of wisdom on wealth and happiness from the Silicon Valley investor and entrepreneur Naval Ravikant. This book, compiled by Eric Jorgenson, is a treasure trove of insights gleaned from Naval's tweets, podcasts, and interviews over the last decade. It's essentially a guide to living a richer and more fulfilling life, both financially and emotionally. Naval's journey is a compelling narrative. He immigrated to the U.S. as a child, grew up in a challenging environment, and found his way to success through hard work, intellectual curiosity, and a commitment to learning. He co-founded several companies, including Opinions and AngelList, and has become a prominent angel investor, backing companies like Uber and Twitter. But what sets Naval apart isn't just his business acumen, it's his unique perspective on life, happiness, and the pursuit of wealth. The book is structured in two main parts: wealth and happiness. In the wealth section, Naval emphasizes that building wealth is a skill, not something you're born with or something that happens overnight. He argues that it's less about hard work and more about knowing what to do, who to do it with, and when to do it. One of Naval's core principles is the importance of specific knowledge. This isn't something you can learn in a classroom. It's the unique combination of your talents, passions, and experiences. It's what you're naturally good at, what feels like play to you but looks like work to others. He stresses the importance of playing long-term games with long-term people. Building strong, trustworthy relationships compounds over time, leading to greater opportunities and success. Accountability is crucial. Taking risks under your own name builds credibility and attracts leverage. This might involve starting your own company or investing in businesses. Naval believes ownership, or equity, is essential for achieving financial freedom. He introduces the concept of leverage, which is a force multiplier for your judgment. There are different types of leverage: labor, capital, and code media. In today's world, he champions code and media as the most powerful and permissionless forms of leverage, particularly in the digital age. Naval advocates for getting paid for your judgment, not your time. The goal is to find a position where your unique knowledge and skills are highly valued, allowing you to have a greater impact and more control over your time. He also emphasizes the importance of prioritization and focus. Identify the 1% of your efforts that generate the most significant results and focus on those. In the wealth-building process, luck can play a role. However, Naval believes you can create your own luck by preparing your mind, being sensitive to opportunities others miss, and becoming the best at what you do. He advises setting an aspirational hourly rate and ruthlessly spending to save time at that rate, even if it seems absurdly high initially. The second part of the book, happiness, is where Naval's philosophical insights truly shine. He believes happiness is not something you find, but something you learn and choose. It's a skill you develop, just like any other. He equates happiness with peace, a state of being where nothing is missing. This involves minimizing desires, particularly for external things, and accepting reality as it is. Naval advocates for living in the present moment. He points out that our minds are often trapped in the past or future, preventing us from fully experiencing the present. He suggests several practices for cultivating happiness: meditation, mindfulness, positive thinking, healthy habits, and surrounding yourself with positive people. Naval argues that desire is a contract with yourself to be unhappy until you get what you want. He cautions against seeking happiness through external validation or achievements. Envy, he says, is a poison that destroys happiness. A core principle in Naval's philosophy of happiness is acceptance. He believes we always have three choices in any situation: change it, accept it, or leave it. The key is to avoid the trap of wishing things were different without taking action. He emphasizes that true happiness is internal, and cannot be found in external circumstances. Naval emphasizes the importance of self-reliance. You are responsible for your own health, wealth, and happiness. No one else can save you. He advocates for authenticity and being true to yourself. He highlights the significance of prioritizing your health, physical, mental, and spiritual. Naval encourages building yourself through continuous learning and personal growth. He suggests reading widely, especially in areas like math, science, and philosophy. He recommends setting systems, not goals. He also stresses the importance of freeing yourself from external expectations, anger, and uncontrolled thinking. Naval encourages building judgment by collecting mental models, frameworks for understanding the world. He draws on a wide range of disciplines, including evolution, game theory, economics, and philosophy. He also encourages inverting problems to solve them. He gives the advice that if you can't decide on something, the answer is no. He encourages readers to avoid ruin, personal, financial, reputational, etc. He believes in radical honesty, both with yourself and others. He recommends discarding memory and identity for important decision-making. He advocates for living in accordance with your values and shares some of his own core values, such as honesty, long-term thinking, and peer relationships. He stresses the importance of the present moment and the futility of clinging to the past or future. He also stresses that all you have is now, so do something meaningful. The core message of the book is about taking ownership of your life, pursuing what truly matters to you, and building a life of both wealth and happiness. It's about understanding the principles that govern both internal and external success and applying them to your own life. It's important to be radically honest and to live by your values. Some easily remembered heuristics from Naval: productize yourself. Escape competition through authenticity. Seek wealth, not money or status. Play long-term games with long-term people. If you can't decide, the answer is no. Read what you love until you love to read. Happiness is a choice. Peace is happiness at rest, and happiness is peace in motion. Thanks for watching. Have you read it? Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you never miss our next book dive.